So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And now we observe the national anthems. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So that's got things underway. Thailand are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems.
Goes for a shot! We've got a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
2 minutes is number 22.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Another chance from a corner. Point-blank header! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's just beyond his reach. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 13 minutes is
a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Indonesia are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. One gone. Chanatip. Chamrasamy. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball. And the finish! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here.
After 21 minutes is number 9.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Some good work on the right flank here. And he plays one through. He's having a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
After 26 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's the keeper's ball. One gone. That has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half an hour played now. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And it's been hooked away. Rido. Tries to pass it through. Chance! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer for
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 7.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chamrasami. Chouon. Searching passes played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Surely now! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. One gone. Pelopessi. He won't be happy with that one. Chanatip.
There will be 3 minutes.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Good Sangwal. Chamrasami. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 9.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Grassroots level.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Back underway then. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's managed to get free. In towards the backs, he's rising! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mikkelsen. Chamrasami. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rido. Pelopessi. Dix. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, super ball, shot a goal! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
For Indonesia, after
And it
57
adds
minutes
further
in.
to a heavily one-sided
Number 10.
scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That is good alertness. Chanatip.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Chanatip. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. He's picked his way through. An instinctive delivery. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Good ball, good take. He's having a pop! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 65 minutes in.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the... Can he finish? He lifts the roof!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Throw on. He is through here. Great chance! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Goal scorer for Indonesia. After 17 minutes.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Time and again they are repelled. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's quick to get rid. It says almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Goal scorer for Indonesia.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? That has found him in acres of space. And he's cleared it back out. And smartly reclaimed. It's a promising position. Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chanatip. Played out towards the right wing. It says the man synonymous with solidity.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 85 minutes is number 11.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Chamrasamy. Chanatip. Dix.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
After 90 minutes is
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mickelson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romani. Well, they can break here. Chanatip. And that has left him in a heap. Thailand have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mickelson. Strong running down that left flank. That's very neat. He's in a great position. He tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Number 11.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia can celebrate now. They have exactly A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Malaysia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And it's made its way to him. And no, he's seen through all of that. Romani chips it through. It's out for a goal kick. Corbin Ong. Halim. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Punched away. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it.
Shoots! And he has his goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Wilkin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's the header! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Goal scorer for
And
Indonesia.
a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other,
and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Number 9.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
39. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Dix looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Nicely spread. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Saad. Pressing high and with purpose. Itzes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ayman. He has found the way through. Traoré. 39. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's heaved it away. Point blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Referee's given a throw. Now it's crossed into the middle. And he's gone looking for safety. Romani looking to add to his goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ayman. Corbin Ong. Halim. This looks promising. That is lovely. Spread it left. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Hukma. Romani.
2 added minutes have
Traoré.
been indicated.
Romani. Ball swung in. And that's the keeper's ball. So a temporary halt to the action.
This is a
Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Down to business again. Traoré. That's really well manoeuvred. Stood up well to him there. Malaysia can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 39 is always scanning the pitch for targets. And a chance! And it's there! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
51 minutes in. Number 11.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cools. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's chosen to go back, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ayman. Quality ball. Traoré. Opts for safety. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Traoré being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Davis. Cools. Wilkin. Davis. Morales. It's a really well-measured ball. Ayman. Oh, some astute defending there. 39. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Corbin on. Wilkin. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Rumeni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cools. Ayman. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely bit of skill. That's going across goal. And the keeper beats it away. 39. Pelopessi. Rido. It says. It's a pretty loose pass. Pesci. Now he's got space here. So shot a goal! And that's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This a man full of it all.
For Indonesia after 79 minutes in.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Halim. Wilkin. Cools. Wilkin. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. No, that's been intercepted. 39. Dix. That pass has been well intercepted. Wilkin. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Romani. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
88 minutes in.
Look, all they want to hear right now
11.
is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
There will be
Board
3
shows there will
minutes
be
added
3
on.
extra minutes. Rido. Chouon. Distributed tidily.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so
hello, everyone.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're very much on the way now. Sevilla are very well equipped down the flanks. It is chance, surely! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Borussia Dortmund make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Camavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Xavi Alonso, and it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's looking wide. Messi, and this is Messi. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away.
Borussia Dortmund definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
This looks promising. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
After 14 minutes in, number 10, Lionel Messi.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has been slung wide. Lovely feet. Now it's Sao. Spread out to the left, flings it across, and the keeper beats it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lopez, he has found the way through, and this is goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Forlan, Lopez shoots, just cruising, they are cruising, a quite incredible spell, they are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez. Fermin
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Lopez. Schneider to Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, look at the space here. Sal. Fermin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Forlan. There's a shot. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
After 35 minutes in, number 20, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
It's Forlan! Forlan! That is a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Sanchez. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Shifted it to the flank. No way through there. Now it's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? Forlan! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 45 minutes in, number 20, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Agume.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So much time and space here. The ball goes in. It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
For Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Diego Forlan. Diego
Agume.
Forlan.
And it's Sanchez.
Diego Forlan.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're underway for the second half. Xavi Alonso. Vermi with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 48 minutes is number 20, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Agume. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Sanchez goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Knocks it into space. Well, played right into it. Oh, shooting chance! And that has faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Agume.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bullish header! Well taken goal. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sevilla still making a fight of this. He's on it, can he get away? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But he's forced to go back. And it's Sanchez. That looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Distributed tidily. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Sal. Forlan currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Sanchez is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 36. Coming on the field is number 21.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. Out of play for a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Xavi Alonso. And it's Belletti. And Fermin. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. That's a cute ball. Big chance! No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Agume.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super! And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 73 minutes is number 16, Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez. Substitution on the field, number 10.
Sevilla have opted to make another change here.
On to replace him is number 34.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Always onto this. Look at the space here. Chance! And that's in. 500 goals! 500 goals! Stop everything and remember where you were.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Lionel Messi.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Alaba. Xavi Alonso. Schneider. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Xavi Alonso wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, and this is Messi, who is put chance for a shot! It's hit the upright, and the chance goes to waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Sevilla making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Juan Jordan, now it's Sao. Oh, that's a key interception. Vermin. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Belletti. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Xavi Alonso. Sao. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga.
6 added minutes have been
Messi.
indicated.
And it's Messi, driving on and making good progress. Takes on his marker, tries to play it through, and the shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez.
Agume. Spread it left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso. And it's Belletti. Fermin looking to play him in. De Jong is onto this. UK. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Forlan walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Live on our club's FM station.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Things already rolling. Bojan Kurkic, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You could...
Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Pass somewhat off target. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's the shot! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Denis Suarez. Big chance!
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Borussia Dortmund are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. De Jong, great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside. Swung over. Reback. Denis Suarez is onto this. That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. De Jong carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. That's not going far. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Bojan. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. And this is Bojan. Here comes the cross. Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
En el minuto 28, el dorsal 27, Bojan Krikic.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Forlan, and this is Bojan. Looking for the run. Forlan, decent chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring!
En el minuto 31, el dorsal 20.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cross goes in there. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good spread. Schneider tries to clear. Howson. Now it's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Forlan! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got a throw. Garces. De Jong. Messi. And Messi! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider.
Might want to be careful there.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Bojan. Forlan. That has ended up in no man's land. There is Suarez. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what half they've had, cruising to victory. Borussia Dortmund are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we get things going again. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a good foray he's making. He's looking wide. Oh, it's Denis Suarez. It's a good run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Forlan! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that was asking for too much. Schneider. And it's Camavinga for Xavi Alonso.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Forlan being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Spread to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Header! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. Aimed at the far side.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 50.913 espectadores. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's... And Bojan! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Marcó en el minuto 65.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Spread it left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Schneider. Howson. Alaba. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Towering header! Reba. Mariano. No, again there's no way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Denis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30.
That has been knocked clear. Xavi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And it's Denis Suarez. Shifted it to the flank. Denis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Denis Suarez looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's in on goal!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bojan, good purposeful running this. Messi! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Schneider with the short one. Back could it go? And he shoots! It's Alonso! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shot could be on. Shoots! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Good read, needed to be.
Habrá 5 minutos
De
de
Jong.
descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Belletti. Xavi Alonso. And this is Messi. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Denis Suarez. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Good chance here!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nicely spread.
And he cuts out the supply.
Stevenson. And he's being shifted off it. Hato makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him? Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto. Fernandez! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Fernandez. Fernandez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Davis. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, tries a shot! And he can clear it away. And it's Palmer. Ajax are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Quarter of an hour played. Nice bit of trickery. Spread neatly. Fernandez. Esteval. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's João Pedro. He's having a shot! Goal! Ajax! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminded...
And the shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's been taken short. Oh, what a pass! Produces a cross. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Caicedo. 15 minutes till half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Ajax have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Esteval. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. And here's Palmer. Palmer ploughing through the middle. Ajax have reclaimed it. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Ajax heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Goes for a shot!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nicely intercepted. Ups for safety. Davis. Oh, terrible pass.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Pedro. Chance here to counter. We've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Ajax really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Ajax sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Knocks it into space. Stevenson wants to run onto this. Pedro Neto. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, they can break here. Caicedo. Stevenson. He's in a great position here. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's on it, can he get away? He's got away, picked out brilliant, there's the shot! It's hit the upright. Lovely, now then. Palmer, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Davis. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedro. And that has put paid to that. Palmer has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up...
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 33. Coming on to replace him is number 42.
There's a look up and delivers. Stevenson. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fofana. Fernandez. Palmer, with 2 goals already to his name.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedro. Good running, strong and purposeful.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered, shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. That has been cut short.
Number 43, number 55.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hato. Ajax are coasting. And it's Palmer. Good ball, good take. Esteval. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into... He's rising! And that's a tiny finish. They are playing them off the park. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came movement, Peter. Did the defence set themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ball is over the line. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Stevenson. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Caicedo clears without hesitation.
2 minutes have been indicated.
Threads one in. João Pedro is onto this. Palmer picks it up out wide. Goes down, but nothing given. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Palmer voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything